Okay, so today I am so excited to take you guys to the Virgin Hotel and Casino over here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Hotels Las Vegas is located just off Strip in Las Vegas, about 2 miles from the Strip.
Because I'm actually going to be testing out these other two sunscreens by Supergoop. This is the Supergoop Every Single Face Watery Lotion SPF 50 plus. You guys know if it has a plus, it's a great product. And I'm also going to be doing the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen SPF 40. And this one has 3 pluses. So that's good to know. I didn't even realize that till right now. The one that has 3 pluses says water and sweat resistant 40 minutes. And this one over here that is the 50 with 4 pluses says it is water and sweat proof for 40 minutes as well. I figured instead of doing such a long video of like each sunscreen each day, I will just test this on half of my face and then this on the other half of my face. This is the resetting spray that I was talking about the other day. Supergoop Resetting Refreshing Mist. This is a setting spray and it's also a refreshing spray.
Went on this date with this one girl. She had an eating disorder and I kept bringing it up. I guess you're not supposed to do that. I would just say simple things like, oh, you know, what can you order with your eating disorder? And she would always fire back like, I don't have an eating disorder, dick. I'm a vegan. I was like, all right, yeah, but tomato. I know an eating disorder when I see it. If you don't know what a vegan is, I'm right there with you. I have no idea. I know they're gonna look at a menu, they're gonna ask like 75 questions, and then they're gonna order wood or something. I don't know. I know they're grumpy, I know that. They're hungry all the time. Right?
You can see that it set all the powder I put on my face, right? It just melted it away. I am not shiny at all. This is lovely because you can wear it under your makeup, you can wear it on top of your makeup, and then when you have to reapply your SPF, you just spray it right on top because you're supposed to reapply every 2 hours, I believe. SPF PA plus. In the United States, I believe we go up to 4 or 5 pluses. If you have any pluses in your SPF, it is a fantastic quality sunscreen. When I shot that prior video, when I was testing out the Glowscreen by Supergoop as well, which this one was amazing. It has that highlighter to it.
If you push this button, 2 things will happen. 1, someone somewhere in the world who you don't know will die. And 2, you didn't let me finish. Someone somewhere in the world will die.
Got it.
Don't hit it again.
Okay, so I have the sunscreen on this side of the face, just in this portion of my face and half of my nose. Can you see the difference? I don't know if you can see the difference so much just because I have the lights on me and I have a moisturizer on my skin. But this side, let me show you my fingers. Okay, so look, this is a good example. This is dry fingers, right? Nothing on this hand. And then this is, you can see the total difference between one hand, the fingers, how this one doesn't really reflect the light. And look at this one, how it reflects the light, right? So it gives the skin this beautiful glow that honestly, I'm like looking in the mirror here. Like if you wanted that beach look, you could wear this alone. It almost evens out your skin tone a pinch because it has like that highlighter throughout the whole thing. It feels great. It's actually drying down right now. The one thing that I can say about this is that it really adheres to the skin, okay? Look at this. Like, you can see it looks kind of like a foundation, right? Look at that. Like, that's a foundation color. But as soon as you start blending it out, look, so you see all the redness in my cheek here. And as soon as I start blending it out, you kind of deflect that redness, making you look like you have even skin. Look at that. See how it deflects it? You can still see it somewhat, just not as much because now you have the glare from, it's almost like a highlighter. I could totally see using this as a highlighter to give your skin a little bit of glow. But what I really want to do, I want to put my foundation on top of this, see what it looks like. You know, I was just thinking about it. So I got this glow screen and I put a strip on my arm. I think you can actually see where the strip is because it's shiny and it's not shiny. Right here, like I put a chunk on my arm, nothing here, something there. And I thought I would turn off the lights and get my what is this called, a black light, and see if we can actually see the sunscreen in the dark. So I'm gonna turn off the light. So here's my arm. Wow, do you see that? You can actually see, look at that. You can see the strip of sunscreen under the light. I know you see that. Let's do it on my face. So here's my chest, nothing, but we're gonna go to the face. And it should be dark. Wow, look at that. You can see my fake teeth, my veneers. This actually works. Look at how that strip turns really dark. I don't have any on my breast right there. Then I go up and it's like dark on my face. Wow. Let me go ahead and put on my foundation. I'll be right back.
I think sometimes people get confused when they see a makeup video and are faced with texture. Many people grew up learning the art of makeup through the guise of YouTube. Many grew up unaware of camera filters, the intricacies of photo retouching, how makeup actually looks in real life. Beauty gurus lied to you. They sold you foundations while donning a blurring filter without showing you the way it truly looked. They told you that makeup was undetectable. They told you that it looked like an airbrush while airbrushing their skin in post-production. So let me let you in on a secret. Makeup will always look like makeup, not skin. By its nature, it sits on the skin, and being human, texture is normal. Humans of all sorts have pores and lines, little bumps. Your skin carries the memory of where it's been, and makeup can't hide that. It's not cakey, you're just seeing texture.
Okay, so I thought to myself, honestly, this Maybelline creamy brightening concealer, I thought it looks so old, right? Like, because I remember this formula or this stick from when I was really young. There's no way it's going to be good compared to like the new stuff nowadays. This is so good. This is so good. It just like, it is so creamy. And so, look at this. Like, wow. The blendability. Wow, guys. Like, yeah, this is in the color Fair. Maybelline Dream Brightening Cream Concealer, right? It's in the color Fair, but just look at this. Wow. Like, awesome. Oh my gosh. Can I just say, shut the front door? Because, oh my gosh. Look how glowy my skin looks. Seriously. Look how glowy I look. You guys know I'm 45 years old. I lost my glow a long time ago. But oh my gosh, my skin looks amazing. Obviously, I'm wearing a sheer to medium coverage foundation on top of it because I really didn't want a full coverage. I wanted to see if I could continue looking like I'm glowy, like I'm summery, like I'm ready for the heat, which I'm totally not. But oh my gosh, can we just admire how freaking awesome my skin looks? My freaking skin looks amazing. I'm going to go ahead and set it. I'm just going to use, I know this is not a setting powder. This is a finishing powder, which I use for like ever for a setting powder. This is Almay Loose Finishing Powder. Adds just a little tiny bit of color, and then I'll spray it down with a setting spray to give me back this glowy, because obviously the setting powder you're going to see is going to make it more matte. But as soon as we put the setting powder on, I'm going to finish it off with the setting spray, and we're going to get this glow back. I just kind of need the foundation to stay in place. So yeah, even though your skin looks amazing with this stuff on, amazing with the glow screen by Supergoop, amazing, you still have to, if you put powder over it, you still have to set it. If you put foundation over it and then powder, you still have to set it to get that glow back. You have to set your makeup, period, so it doesn't slide all over your face. I'm gonna go ahead and set it right now. So you know what, I have tons upon tons of setting sprays, and I keep going back to this Wet n Wild. This is a coconut 3-in-1 primer water, probably because the spray on it is so freaking amazing. I keep going back to this over and over, and I can't even tell you how many setting sprays. So I drown my face. See, I just drown it. right? It's completely stop being wet. Then I get my beauty blender because I have like facial hairs and stuff, and I will just like pat that in there, and you're gonna see how my glow is gonna come right back. You see that? Look at my cheek. I am sporting the glow all over again, and everything is set in place, right? Look at that. Wow. Can we just say like, wow. I absolutely love this Supergoop glow screen. Wow, amazing. But this is what I was talking about. It is a sunscreen that comes in a spray. I don't want to spray it. Look, there we go. I didn't want to spray too much in the air because I don't want it to get on my face. This is a resetting refreshing mist, right? Broad spectrum SPF, 3 pluses, PA+++, 40, right? So a lot of times, like this says 40 minutes, this says 40 minutes. A lot of times you're supposed to reapply your sunscreen, but how are you supposed to do that when you're wearing makeup? This is how you do it. Leaves your skin like mattified. You do have to shake it well. You can hear the balls in it. You do have to shake it well, but this is amazing, amazing, amazing during the summertime, actually all the time. If you need to set your makeup and make it look refreshed, a little bit matte, and have that SPF protection. Anyways, I'm rambling on. Let's go ahead and just open this up and see, you know, is this worth it or not? These products are made in San Antonio, Texas, my hometown. And I appreciate that they're made in Texas, or just in the United States, period. So let's go ahead and look at this one. This says it's a watery formula. As you can see, it kind of just runs out. Now, it's not the most wateriest formula I've seen. I think the most wateriest formula I've ever seen was by Neutrogena. That's fine. We're going to try this on the face. I think I'm going to do the watery one over here. No, you know what? I'm going to use a tiny one so I remember where my tiny mole is. So I'm going to be using the unseen sunscreen where my tiny mole is. Sometimes when I record these videos, whether I'm using the front camera or the back camera, it flips the image. That's why I always remember, like, here's my mole. The mole side is going to have the small one, which is the unseen sunscreen. So you can see it's watery-er. Is it super watery? No, because it's really not, you know, moving too much. So it kind of looks a little slimy, doesn't it? Look at that. Let's go ahead and just put it on and see what it looks like. Where's my mirror? Let me get my mirror. Now, remember, this is only going on half of my face. Just a little tip. You see how I kind of pushed up a lot of the product right here under my eye? Yeah, because this is really, really, really where I want to super, super duper protect my skin, because that is the thinnest skin on your face, and that is also the place that wrinkles show. Now, I will say this sunscreen has no white reflection, which is fantastic. Fantastic. Please take the sunscreen over your lips. Yeah, because we want nice and plush lips. As we age, we lose collagen, and your lips will get smaller. That is just a fact. Now, it is too bad I already put on my eye makeup. Otherwise, I would have put this under my eye makeup. But just take the extra and put it up the arms. Now, let's try the other one. This is just a regular watery. It's not runny. It's like a looser formula that feels a tad bit. Look at this. Can you see that? I just kind of glide. It kind of glides. Let's see if it dries down, but let's go ahead and open this one. The Unseen Sunscreen, which this is kind of already unseen. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, do you see that? Look at that. It's like a gel. Wow. And the gel, so the one that I put on my hand, this one originally, like had a white tint to it. Even though on my skin, I don't see any white tint. This one has no tint. It looks kind of funky, but yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and feel it. This feels like a puffy mousse. That's what it feels like. Go ahead and put it on the skin. Where did it go? I'm not even getting any reflection. Are you seeing that? No reflection. Wow. Okay, I put a lot, even though you can't see it. Wow. It feels like the Professional. Can you probably can't even see how much I put right there. It feels like the original Professional Benefit Professional Pore Refining Primer. Like, it feels like it has like it feels, I'm not saying it does, like a silicone or something in it. So it's not listing the inactive ingredients. So, but it just has that cloud, that puffy, that almost like that silicone-y feeling. And it actually feels like it's drying down. Nice. This feels like it would be a freaking great primer. And put a little bit more. Honestly, truly, this is so unique. On this side of my face. I guess because I don't see it, I'm putting a little more just in case I missed any spots. Let me get close up so you guys can see the biggest difference off my face. Now, can you see that? That is like a humongous difference. There literally is a line, and I am all completely shiny over here. And it's like completely shiny. It is watery. It is runny. Look at that. It looks like I put almost like an oil on my face. And over here, you still have that, I still have that puffiness in my texture. Like, not that puffiness, that's the wrong word to say. I still have that mousse feel. That's what I mean. And it's on, because you can feel that it's on. But where the heck is it? Where the heck is it? I'm actually going to put a, let me take this down. I'm going to put a light foundation on top of this. And let's see if this actually acts as a primer or not. Wow, so I went to the restroom to put water in my beauty blender. And seriously, honestly, I was like looking in the mirror. I'm like, damn, this looks really good. This Unseen sunscreen looks really good in person. It honestly just gives my skin like this, how should I say? It looks like it's just mattified, just a pinch. And it looks like my skin, and it doesn't look like there's anything on my skin. I've never honestly truly found any sunscreen that does this. And it's drying down, so you don't have as much of that mousse feel, which feels, it's still, but you can feel that it's on your skin. You just cannot literally see it. And over here, I can obvious, this doesn't dry down as much. I can feel the slip, and I can see the shininess. When I tell you this Unseen is like really super cool. Like, if you are that type of girl that wears no makeup during the summertime, no foundation, and you just want a sunscreen that doesn't look shiny, that looks freaking awesome on my skin, makes my skin look better because it's a little bit mattified, and it looks like it's hydrated. It looks just better. I would totally try this Unseen sunscreen. Okay, so let's go ahead. This is just a tinted hydrator. Has no SPF, no nothing. This is just by Wet n Wild. This is here my summer. As you can see, I'm almost out of it. This is my summer sunscreen. And I think this is going to be the last application. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce on one side of my face so I don't transfer the product from one side to the other. I'm going to bounce on this side, and then I'm going to turn it over and use a clean side for the other side. Truly, honestly, wow. Truly, honestly, wow. I'm looking at my makeup. Let me get close to you guys. I'm looking at my makeup. And I'm not saying that this is a pore filling sunscreen. I'm not saying that it's a pore filling sunscreen. But what I am going to say is that it fills them in a pinch. Not fully, but a pinch. Making my skin look more even and smooth. Wow. Like, seriously, wow. Let's see if I can get enough out of this for the other side of my face. There we go. All right, so we're going to go to the back where it's clean, and we're going to bounce. You guys are going to see me like a wreck later because it is 110 degrees today and I'm going to be outside, which I hate being outside when it's this hot, but we're going to the pool and I'm really kind of excited to check out this Virgin Hotel and Casino here in Vegas. Like, it's a newer property, a newer company coming here. And so it's always nice to check out like the new hotels, see what they offer. How are they going to stand out and be unique? From what I know so far, it's like a boutique type of hotel feel. So it feels more like personal, more like close knit, which I kind of like that because you don't have that here in Vegas very often because we're all like, you know, big city, big hotels. You have that industrial feel. But when I've been there before, I have never seen the rooms. I've never gone to the pool. But when I've been there, you just kind of get this more cozy, like home vibe in some ways. That's super modern and super cool and super Vegas, but it's that feel that you don't get at a lot of hotels and casinos. Done with bouncing. Huge difference. Can you tell? Can you tell? So this is what I'm going to say, focus on. So here's my mole. When I go this way, how much of the light actually reflects off my skin, right? And then I go this way with, this is the, on this side, this is the Watery Lotion sunscreen. And look how much light reflects off my skin. So night and day look, like mattified, pores kind of filled, extremely dewy, extremely dewy. Beautiful, both of them. But I'm still going to set both of them with a translucent powder. So we're going to have to see what it looks like then. I'll be right back. Okay, you know what? I was actually going to set it off camera, but I had to turn it back on. So I just have Anastasia right here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just a translucent powder, right? This is a great powder, right? But so I normally take my brush like this, right? I have a flat brush and I'll work it like this. I'll pick up my mirror and I'll be like this, right? Pat it on. And I guess because this side is much more watery, much more dewy, I can feel that the powder is adhering better. And I come over here on this side to get the same amount of powder. And I come over here and do this. And it more glides on this, on the unseen side, where the unseen sunscreen glides because it's already mattified. That is quite interesting. I will say that. Very, very interesting. I'm going to take my powder puff and see if you can actually see what I'm talking about, how it attached. Take the same amount of powder and see. Isn't that crazy? Makes sense, obviously, because this is like wet in some ways and this is matte. But that's the same amount of powder. Look at that. Look, even if I put more, there's more, right? You can see, like, it doesn't adhere the same. And then this one, you really gotta move it and work it, which I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's just like a regular setting foundation over here. And this one is just easier to set. The pool, it's gonna be interesting to see which one works better than the other because we're gonna remove our makeup later. And if I'm burned more on one side of my face than the other, or if I have more redness or irritation on one side of my face than the other, that's going to tell us which one is superior. Even though I'm almost certain, I'm not certain, but I'm almost certain in my mind, I'm thinking I'm certain, even though I've never reviewed these before, just from past experience of using these kind of products, that these are going to be amazing. Honestly, this company, the only time I would honestly truly say that I was ever let down is when they had the resetting spray and the pump would always get stuck. That was it. But the formulas from this Supergoop company, like, are always top notch. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up all my makeup, put my my blushes, the whole bit, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, so I thought I would jump on here and show you before I left my makeup, see what it looks like. You know, honestly, truly, like the way that this unseen sunscreen makes my makeup look. It's just so freaking nice. And honestly, as pushing on it, I don't feel like I have it on. You know, sometimes when you put like a moisturizer or sunscreen on, you can almost feel it under your makeup. I don't feel it. When it comes to the watery one, I kind of feel it a little bit. But whether it's gonna work, I don't know. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm wearing my, you know, I never honestly truly thought I would get to this point where like I'm wearing what I considered a grandma bathing suit. And I am, if you guys want to see really quick. Well, maybe you guys aren't interested in this, but I thought this was the cutest bathing suit. And I've gained so much weight. Like, I like it. Look at it. It's like kind of like a little dress, you know, and then you pick it up and you're like, it has this mesh. That's not my skin. That's like a mesh, you know. I think it's cute. I don't know. What do you guys think? Just a little traveling tip because we're going to the hotel room. If you use tape to do your eyeliner, if you don't, just skip this part. If you use tape and you don't want to take this whole thing in your little makeup bag, right? So this is all you do. You tear off a piece and then you fold one end and you fold the other end like this. So you can see I folded it in, and then just fold it in half, right? Like that. That's it, right? You throw this in your bag. It's not going to get dirty. It's not going to nothing. And then when it's time to do your eyeliner, you just open it up and pop it onto the skin, and it's sticky. So this place is actually so cool. It seems like every level that you go on is a different color, but I literally like just walked into the room, and let me show you the room really quick. It's really, really cool, like hip, chic hotel. Totally different than what I'm typically used to in Vegas. Like so cool. And I know I'm not doing a hotel review. I just wanted to show you because it's so unique and different and awesome and refreshing. At the door you have like this vanity, right? And this is so cute because it actually opens like that. There you go. And when behind me you can see the restroom. Let me show you. So the restroom actually has another mirror here, double sinks, walk-in gorgeous shower. Like, this is so nice. Now we come back to the vanity. You have a closet and another closet. This is kind of cool. They have this door right here, and then you open this door. It even has a peephole. You open this door and Zumi's already in there. But look at this, and we put our stuff down. TV. This can be a conjoining room right here. Look at this. Excuse the mess. We put all of our stuff down. Look at this. Like, wow. Look at this. The middle between the beds can be like another seating area or to lounge on. With the table right here, we got Domino's Pizza. And then over here, the corner of the bed, you can lean up against it and make it another chair. This is so, so, so cool. You can see the funky light right there. And look at this, at the ceiling. Look at the light fixture, the art. Lamps. So, so extremely, extremely cool.
Right, yeah, that one.
There's a glass partition right here, so you have to go in the main entrance, but look. You see that sun? Very bright. See what I mean? Like, the decor is so unique everywhere you turn. They have these little teepees at the pool. English Olives. It's another restaurant. You can see they have outdoor seating as well. The palms. And then we come over here, like this little rock enclosure. And this is where you walk into the pool. On that side, then we turn and check this out, guys. It just lighting. There we go. Yep. I'm actually gonna walk up to here so you can see this. And this here is actual sand that goes into the water. You see the teepees over there? Little bungalows. So I've already had the sunscreen on for a few hours, and this is me getting into the direct sunlight right now, which is around 6 p.m. So I'll probably have direct sunlight for at least an hour and a half minimum. But like, this is such a cool pool. I'll show you guys the rest of the pools in a bit. When it gets when the sun starts going down, I'll go to the other pool so you can see it. I don't know how they do this pool with the sand. I don't know how it doesn't clog up the filtration system, but let me show you really quick. You can see? So the pool closes at 6:45. I was only out there for 45 minutes. But at least it's direct sun, and I actually don't see any red at all. I typically get red like right away, you know, if I don't have sunscreen on. But oh, look, you see my little cute outfit. Look, check it out. It's cute, right? Anyways, so we're gonna go eat dinner. But yeah, 45 minutes till I tested it. Look at this, and look at the numbers. Isn't that cool? How they look like 3D. This is my floor. You can also see my makeup. It ran a little bit because it was blazing hot. But I honestly don't feel like I have any. Oh, maybe I have a little. Yeah, maybe a little bit. I don't feel like I have any sun damage because I don't feel. Normally I can feel it when my face is burning, and I didn't feel like that. And you can see I actually got a little bit of sun for 1 hour out there. So you can see the white and you can see the red, right? Can you see that? I have no sunscreen on my shoulders, that's why. But I know you can see that. So that's what happens when I don't wear sunscreen. That's 1 hour and you can see the difference. That's typically what happens to my face, and I can feel when I'm burning. Like, I knew my arms were turning red, as you can see. So you can see the redness in my skin. But my face feels fine. We're gonna go to dinner right now, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me. Today's gonna be day 2. I'm sitting at the vanity at the hotel, and I'm gonna put these sunscreens back on the places they were yesterday, for example. And my light just died. I'm gonna use this one, the tiny one, where my mole is, on this side of my face, and I'm gonna use the watery one on the other side. And today we're actually gonna test it out because we woke up early. Okay, so it's actually hotter today, and I'm gonna show you the pools that I didn't show you yesterday. Pool down there, and I just came up, and this is what it looks like up here. Really nice, cute area. left, Beach Club, right, Upper Resort Pool. Let's go check out the Upper Resort Pool. This one seems a lot more calm than the one with sand. Hour and a half in the sun because I fell asleep. Anyways, I will let you guys know how everything turns out, whether I burned or not. But like, I could tell like on my chest, oh, you can already see it, and that I was burning. So that's why I woke up. You guys can see my chest right there. You can see my chest. You can see it burned pretty good. My face is oily, but remember, I haven't touched my face. Actually, everything looks great. Let me go ahead and pat it down. A tissue. Just have a tissue here. Let me take off some of the oil. That's quite a bit that came off. I mean, look, my makeup looks great. Mind you, I wasn't sweating as much because I think I did more like 1 hour in the sun. And because I was in the pool in the shade for a little while, and then I went into the direct sunlight to get the sun, went to go lay down, and it's like a solid 1 hour falling asleep in the sun. And yeah, chest is burned because I didn't have much product here at all. Face, I don't know how it's going to look under my makeup. I'm burnt. You can see that I'm very burnt in my chest and my arms. I'm going to try this bamboo body polish. It's 100% natural. It has bamboo stem extract, jojoba oil, and aloe vera. Oh, whoa. It says take a big 2 scoops of it and rub it all over your body, but I'm just going to pour it on here and then rub it on my body. It says rub it on your body, and then especially on the rough areas, and then rinse off and pat dry. It feels like it has sand in it, actually. And it smells like coconut. I got this because I thought it was going in. Well, I needed the polish. Polish means exfoliating, probably, yeah. I'm gonna rub this all over my body. I was thinking that it would help with the sunburn. We'll see. Just like a watery conditioner with sand, it feels like. The body butter, it feels good. It's just, I didn't think it was exfoliating very much, so I was pushing like harder on other areas. And I don't think I should have pushed as hard as on my chest or my arms. You can see the redness, the burn. You can see the burn, especially I could do that. There you go, that's my skin color. And then there's the red. I'm gonna take off my makeup, not my eye makeup, and see what my skin looks like now. The best lighting I could get in the hotel room. So I'm gonna take my MAC makeup removing wipes. We're gonna wipe off the foundation, not the eye makeup, but the foundation, and see. You can see my redness in my skin. Let's see. You know, my makeup looks great for considering it's what, over 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours later. Let me get a mirror. Tardiest Pro palette. This is so old school. I mean, it's not old school. They actually make this. It's so old though. You can see how much I use that color. Amazing palette. Well, besides the fact that you can see my freckles all over, I don't see that I'm burned. It's so bright. Let me step back so I can see better. Where am I? I'm gonna go to the restroom and look. I'll be right back. The good thing is I actually don't think I burned at all. Like, my freckles are not more than what they were before I went into the sun yesterday and today. they're definitely not more. And I definitely don't see like any redness like what you see here under my necklace, how it's red. See, look, you can see, watch, I'll push. Yeah, I'm burnt. I mean, I see the normal pinkiness, rosiness of my cheeks. That's completely normal, but like, no joke, this sunscreen is amazing. Now, it's going to be completely preference for you. If you want the really dewy, one, I would go with the Watery lotion, the every single face. If you want that nice, almost like a primer pore filling, and don't take that to heart when I say pore filling, because it fills them in a little bit, not a full lot. I have extremely large pores. I know you guys can probably already see them on camera. I have extremely large pores, but if I honestly had to pick, I would say it's a tie, but just personally, I think this one, the Unseen Sunscreen, made my makeup look better. But the fact that this one has 4++ and this has 3++, I don't know, I'm teeter-tottering, but I probably still would go with this one because it made my makeup look better. But if you want that dewy, like that just like nice kiss of like oil to your skin, just a pinch of oil dewiness, definitely the Water. As far as that, the other sunscreen I tried, the one that has the illumination, the illuminating factors to it, you know, it has like a little bit of a tint. That is amazing, and this is amazing as well. If you don't like sunscreen, if you are that person who will not wear sunscreen under your makeup, you definitely 100% want to get the Resetting Refresh sunscreen, which this is a 40 SPF with 3 pluses, because let me show you. You have to shake this one up pretty good. So this, let me show you real quick. That's it. Now watch. Hold on. You know when you spray sunscreen in the air? Look. It's still wet on my face, but this will completely dry down. Completely dry down. And then you put your sunscreen on top, and then you put your foundation and your makeup on top of this. If you do not like putting like a cream or a gel on your face, you can just do this spray, and then you can see like it's not going to leave my skin looking like super oily or anything like that. This is amazing. This has been my go-to for, I don't know, 10 years. I think 5 years, 5 to 8 years, honestly. Amazing. These truly, guys, like Supergoop is an amazing company, amazing products. If you are trying to save your skin from getting wrinkles, I would definitely 110% recommend this company for you. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you all. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you for being there. Thank you for commenting. I'll post links to everything that I have here in the comment section and the description box. But while you're down there, if you could hit the thumbs up button, little subscribe button, and the tiny little bell next to it. I hope you guys have a great summer. Have a great day. Have a great year. You know, enjoy life to its fullest, because, you know, life is so short, and it seems like when we get older, time just flies. So love hard, eat well, love life, appreciate everything around you as much as you can. I love you guys. God loves you, and I will guide. And you know what? God loves you, and I hope He blesses your day today so that you have an awesome day or awesome night. Anyways, let's go ahead and just roll on over to the quote of the day. I'm Christina Marie. I'm out. Bye.